So if you're watching this, you're probably someone who takes their health seriously. You train, you've tried different things, but you're still not quite where you want to be physically. And that's where I was. Not because I wasn't putting the work in, because I was training regularly. However, I was lifting weights, chasing aesthetics, and just going through the motions, really. And I was actually quietly collecting injuries, which were just stacking up in the background, and they weren't resolving themselves. I had problems in my knees, my shoulders, lower back, all the usual suspects. And couple that with some digestive issues and a nervous system that was running on empty, I really wasn't the capable and athletic young man that I thought I should be. And that was the frustrating part. It wasn't necessarily the pain, it was the gap between where I thought I should be and how limited, restricted I felt in my body. I remember, for example, I couldn't run for more than 10 minutes because of my knees, and my lower back would seize up just doing something simple like emptying the dishwasher. But that gap that I was experiencing sent me somewhere where most people don't go. I started asking different questions, and I stopped doing things that everyone else was doing, and went a different path. I studied under world-class coaches. I learned movement systems which most practitioners aren't even ever exposed to. I went deep into the human body, ancestral movement patterns, and learned about how the nervous system drives pain, stiffness, and performance. And slowly that gap closed. And now I help men who are where I was. Men who feel like they're doing the right things, but ultimately feel like their body is not keeping up with their ambitions. They've maybe tried physio, different trainers, but nothing seems to stick. They're high performing, they're driven, but ultimately they're frustrated. What I do isn't personal training, and it's not physio. It sits somewhere in between movement science, holistic health, and genuine coaching. It's more integrated than anything most of these men have tried before, and that's why it works when other things don't. So if you're in your late 30s, 40s, or even 50s, and you're getting that sense that your body's not quite keeping up with your life, I'd love to have a chat. So book yourself a discovery call. There's no pressure, there's no pitch from me. It's all just a genuine conversation so I can find out more about you, where you're at, where you want to be, and whether I can help.